How's it going, footballeros? Back again with another video and of course another Champions League match review, and this time is part 2, and we're gonna go for all the matches that happened on the second day of the fourth match day of the group stage. So we're gonna go from Inter Milan versus Sheriff, Liverpool versus Atletico at Anfield, and also Manchester City versus Club Brugge. And let's get on with this one. So let's do this! Let's first begin from at Anfield, which is Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid. And it is another payback for Atletico after what Liverpool displayed at the Wanda Metropolitano with their yellow third shirt, which really brings a lot of luck for the Merseyside faithful. And Salah was undeniably unstoppable during that game at the Metropolitano, and he did absolutely wonders. And also, he did some of the best games against their bitter rivals Manchester United, and they won 5-0. But in the Champions League, they did suffice against once again their bitter rivals Atletico Madrid. They did lost against them at Anfield, which is the last 2 seasons, but now they have repaid everything at the Anfield night, which worked wonderfully. And Atletico didn't know what hit them, which only did lasted about from the first half from 2 goals, which coincidentally we're going to start off from the 13th minute from Diogo Jota's goal from the assist of TAA, Trent Alexander-Arnold, where Diogo glances with a header from a very close range. No chance for All Black whatsoever to block the shot, and it was 1-0 for Liverpool. And then on the 21st minute, Sadio Mane did deliver a goal from yet another assist from Alexander-Arnold, where Sadio times his run very perfectly and he taps it in past All Black, and it was 2-0. Nothing else has happened on the second half. They just keep on saving their time and effort just to end this game in 2-0, which is pretty much time wasting, but it's still efficient for Jurgen Klopp and his pressing tactics. And it didn't work wonders on Simeone's side, which didn't help a lot of few dark arts, because their Atletico player Felipe just got sent off from a very reckless foul, so he's gonna miss out a few more games in the Champions League. Overall, the game for Liverpool, it did work wonderfully, so I'm gonna give credit for Jurgen Klopp for a good game. It wasn't a really great game because the second half didn't happen that much, because the first half there were some goals that were reasonable for Liverpool to win this one, and they're still on top of the league. And I feel so sorry for Atletico, but at the other side of that group, Milan drew level at Porto, so it kind of gave a lifeline for Milan, but it's too little too late for Milan to bounce back. Like I already mentioned a recent video, that Milan is not yet ready for European competition because they don't have enough mentality or confidence to step up in the European game, especially the Champions League. So I think the best bet is going to be at the Europa League or the Conference League. So we're gonna have to wait for Milan to regain their confidence for sure. But the game for Liverpool, very good. It's a good result that they had. It's a good way to seal them for sure if they were gonna secure their spot for the last 16. So we're gonna look out for Liverpool's next game. Next up, we're gonna go for Moldova this time, because Inter Milan is facing Sheriff Tiraspol away from home, and it was a very good game from the Nerazzurro. After their good game against Udinese from a double whammy of Joaquin Correa, it was the midfielders and the defenders and a one-man United reject that did deliver the goal for Inter, and one consolation goal from Sheriff. On the first half, there was some back and forth from both Nerazzurro and Sheriff that they were going to score some goals, but there were so many targets that they made. But I would have to condemn for Inter for trying so hard to at least score some goals on the first half, but on the second half they did something for once. And it was on the 54th minute from Brozovic with the assist of Arturo Vidal, where Brozovic beats two Sheriff players before smashes into the bottom corner. First blood for the Nerazzurro. And then on the 65th, Milan Skriniar did score himself a goal, where he then fell straight back, where the ball fell through and it's head straight back to Skriniar and calmly fires it home to give it 2-0 for Inter. And then on the 82nd minute, a former Man United player, Alexis Sanchez, finally got the goal for him in the Nerazzurro in the Champions League night on the 82nd with the assist from Brozovic, and then Alexis scored a smashing goal past the keeper of Sheriff, and it was 3-0. And then the consolation goal from Sheriff from the goal from Adama Traore. That is a different Adama Traore, by the way, not the Spanish player who played for Wolves. It was the Senegalese player. So yeah, Inter did wonderfully. They did beat the underdogs of Moldova, and we're gonna wait and see for another game, and for sure it's gonna be Real Madrid versus Inter this time around, and we're gonna wait for another game for Inter and also for Sheriff very time soon, so we're gonna wait and see. Alright, let's wrap up again for another match for the Premier League, and it's the Manchester side this time, and it's City versus Club Brugge. And there were so many goals from both City players and one own goal to give Club Brugge a lifeline, but it didn't work wonders for Brugge because City did bounce back after that cluster own goal. On the 15th minute, Phil Foden did score himself a goal from the assist of Joao Cancelo. We're gonna get to Cancelo later on because he was so prolific in the assists. Phil darts between the Bruges defenders and then pokes it into the empty net. It was a wonderful goal from Foden. 1-0 for City, and then of course the fuck up from City, John Stone scored an own goal for Bruges on the 17th, which just give them a lifeline and they capitalized. The first half it was nothing special, but on the second half it brought the lifeline back for City on the 54th from Riyad Mahrez from the assist of Joao Cancelo. Again, Mahrez, the Algerian, nods a header in at the far post to give 2-1 for City. And then the 72nd minute, Raheem Sterling did score himself a goal, but it wasn't Cancelo this time around. It was Gundogan. Gundogan passes to Sterling. Sterling taps it in from the left side of the 6-yard box, giving 3-1 for City. And of course, at the dying embers of the game on the 90+2 minute, Gab Jesus did score from the assist from Joao Cancelo. It was a hat-trick of assist for Cancelo, and Jesus opened up his body perfectly and slots it in far from the bottom corner, giving 4-1 for City. It was a very impressive and an entertaining game for City, despite Bruges didn't score anything and didn't do anything jack in that game because it was all City's game. City gave Bruges a goal, which fair enough. It's just a charity for City giving a goal for Bruges, but 4 goals it did win them back. And Cancelo is so phenomenal and prolific in the assists making. He's doing absolutely great in the assists, and the players for City, Guardiola have brought something to the table for the game, and it was an entertaining one despite with the own goal that they conceded. It was fair. It was fair enough for City to win them back from the group. And of course, PSG have been very woeful in this group, and Messi is going to miss out all the games for sure this season. It's worrying for Paris. And the only teams for me that were phenomenal in this game's Champions League this season is of course Ajax, which I already am wearing an Ajax jersey, which I didn't also cover this one up because it's the same game. It's the same performance from Ajax. They did wonderfully against Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park. Ten Hag was phenomenal. Bayern was phenomenal against Benfica. Lewandowski was phenomenal as well. And of course, same goes here for Manchester City. And it's a very interesting, wonderful 4th week of the game in the Champions League group. We're going to wait for 5th for whoever's going to secure their last 16 spots. So look forward to that one. So there you have it. That is my 4th match day group stage of the Champions League match review. If you do find this video enjoyable, please do let me know, and also give a like on this one, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified for all the videos I'm covering up every single week, and let me know all the matches that I cover up from all of the match day 4 of the Champions League. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna talk to you soon for all the videos I'll be uploading very soon. Bye!